Okay, good afternoon, Mr. Syafrinal.
Good afternoon, Mr. Syafrinal.
Yeah. Today we are going to play evaluation for computer reason from primary 4, 5, 6, GS1 and GS2. So I will ask from the homework first. Here we have a homework of primary 4, page 70 and 25. Okay, please we can start from this one. Okay, this answer is one, sir.
So answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fill the blank.
Fill the blank.
Yeah.
Okay. Fill in the blank is section B. So number one, we store visual content like holiday pictures in a folder called pictures. Videos commonly have the video can have extension .mp4 and .mpeg. Okay. So they generally have .mp4 extension. Okay, blank is moving picture or text on the desktop that appear when the computer is not in use for some time. Is a screensaver. Okay, if you want to bring back a deleted file, you can restore it from the recycle bin.
Okay, just like for me, restore. Okay.
Restore it is a function of
Recycle bin, right?
Feature or function. So short answer. What are the benefits for students of organizing file and folder? So if we can organize file and folder so properly, so we can make our files so organized is clean and tidy, or something like we have properly location, properly file like that.
Then question number 2.
Number 2, if you download a video from internet, it will first appear in the folder download, of course.
Okay, actually, now we move to homework for primary 5. Primary 5. So here is the question for primary 5 homework. Okay, this answer is also.
Okay, a bit can only be 0 or a 1.
Yes.
In binary, 0 might mean white and 1 might mean is black in the picture. A byte is made up of 8 bits. 8 gigabyte memory card can store about blank sum of 4 megabyte each. So 1 gigabyte is 1024 megabyte. So we can divide 1000 divided 4 is 256. Okay,
156. Okay.
1 gigabyte. So 8 gigabyte must be.
You times it by 8.
Oh yes, it's 8. Actually, if 1 is 256, if 8, we must multiply 8. Like
Yeah. Okay, I see. Okay. This question. Yeah, this one.
Explain what binary data is. Binary data is data is used just 1 and 0, and this data, digital data is used by the computer. So computer can understand only the digital data, and binary data is digital data, is like that.
Next.
Explain what is done with field file compression, excompression, and its benefit. So if we do something like file compression, so we can reduce the size of file, and the benefit of compression is we can have a smaller file and we can send them with email or cloud storage is more fast because it's small.
Okay, it makes our folder become smaller, has a smaller size. Right?
Yeah, small size.
Now we move to homework, the primary 6 homework. Okay, here we have a primary 6 homework. So
Primary
primary
6.
Yeah, primary 6.
If you want your computer to run many programs at one, okay, many programs at one, you will need enough. If you want to run program at one, we need enough RAM, memory. Okay. It's important if you care about the color, design, or size of your computer is aesthetica. Gary fathers need a computer with high speed, blank to run heavy design software smoothly. Of course, Gary's father needs high speed processing or processor to run heavy. Okay, a blank helps store lots of big inside files safely and quickly. Helps store storage. No, it is big inside files safely. SSD actually because have quickly SSD more fast than hard disk.
Okay. Now, there is one.
What do you think we should pay attention to when we want to buy a computer for live streaming purpose? Of course, if we want to buy computer for live streaming, we must make sure we have fast processing and capable for GPU because we doing live streaming. And the most important is we must have enough connection speed, internet connection speed.
Okay. Next, question number 2.
Name of the type of hardware inside the brand. What you know? This question is to know about hardware. Maybe we know processor, but we don't know what is brand, what is measurement of size. So like processor is maybe Ryzen, Intel Core i7. And for storage, maybe we know Samsung SSD, Samsung NVMe.
Okay. Yeah. Now we move to JRS2. So here is the question of JRS2 homework. Okay, please answer this one question.
The brain system manage. This operating system manage all the hardware and software. Blank software protect your computer by searching for and blocking virus, antivirus. The operating system use blank for having communication with hardware device like keyboard. To communicate with hardware, we must use a driver. User interface type that lets user give spoken commands to their device or this natural language and speech. That's a new way we interact with devices.
Okay. Now, about answering the quick opinion.
What do you think are the necessary steps to anticipate cyber attack? The first, for cyber attack, we must have a strong password. We have a strong password, and we must install utilities program like antivirus, anti-spyware, and we must update software operating system regularly. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, number 2, explain the relationship between operating system and PC hardware. So, what is the relationship between operating system So operating system is a software that can handle hardware. So if we have a PC, operating system is the main software that interact with hardware. So operating system will communicate with hardware, and if we use application after that, like Office, they must install after the operating system. So operating system is system can connect hardware and software directly. So an operating system must use something called driver.
Okay, sir, I see. Now we can move to book. I have opened this one of the book from computer P5, and this here is the thing that you will teach in the next week, right? About the computer networks that we categorize based on the range. So here is the computer networks. We have a personal area network, local area network, campus area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area network. So could you explain what is the differences among these things?
Okay, this computer network we categorize based on the range. Okay, so what is different? So it must be range. Okay, because we categorize based on the range. Range is how far the device. Okay, personal network is smaller or closest or near devices connection. So if the simple example of PAN, we can see Bluetooth. Okay, Bluetooth is never more than 10 meter. Is more near 1 meter is more good. Okay, but they have slow speed. And the number one is local area network. One we can use Wi-Fi access point. We can use switch or Ethernet cable. Okay, and one is more like one building or one floor have one local area network like that. So here scope like one building, one floor, and after that we have this campus area network. Is actually is not official. Okay, it's not official. Just maybe this for education only. For example, campus area network is not available actually. But if you see is this more is this for one building, one floor. This may be for big building. So campus more large area than local area network. So maybe campus area network built by more than 2 or 3 local area network.
Okay, I see.
Under that
means the area for land is smaller than the area for.
yes,
Okay.
but it's not official.
Okay, I see.
Okay, metropolitan area network is like a city network. Okay, city network, and wide area network is more like internet. Okay, so the what is the large wide area network is the answer is internet. So wide maybe one maybe with 2 cities, 3 cities, or 1 province like that.
Yeah, so here is the example of personal area network, right? It means about 10 meters.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, I think we can move to the summary point now. So I have opened here the example of summary point of GIS1,
Yes.
and this is for the next week.
Okay.
This explains also.
This is summary point for DS1 is about Python programming. So in this class room, We learn to make choice with if then else in Python. So we learn how to use this if then else or decision in flowchart and Python. So number one is use diamond symbol to decision is if we use if then else or decision in flowchart, we can use diamond symbol. Okay, so this summary point for flowchart. And number two is this syntax for Python we use for decision in Python if then else or if condition. So if make choice or decision we must make condition. Okay, condition is like what we want to make condition. If the condition means like A or true, the action will be this. Of this condition doesn't mean true, maybe false condition, not meet requirement, maybe going to action, the else.
Okay, so for this one, comparison.
So this is comparison operator is we use for condition. Okay, this is maybe it has equal. Okay, equal is same position or same value like that. Less than is maybe this less than greater is more like for number. We use for number. Less than or equal, greater than and not equal. Equal we can use string for this. The data or the condition we use string data type. But for 4, 5, 6, 7 we will use number data type.
Okay. How about this one, sir?
This we learn flowchart scenario. So we know scenario is something something happen. So in flowchart we have can solve a problem. Okay, we can solve the problem for scenario. So this scenario can be a question for programming. If they say we have input to input is the scenario, so they like this condition, and we must solve this scenario with a flowchart. And the end we must use programming language. So flowchart can solve problem. We can use flowchart to scenario. We must first breaking down the problem. We must split the problem into super part. Maybe we separate into three section, 4 section like that. So after that we can make flowchart more easier. Okay, create a flowchart first can solve the programming scenario easier. We can split the scenario breaking down the problem, so make easier.
Okay. Yes, sir. Now we can move to the vocabulary list, sir. I will ask one vocabulary list. Okay, sir. Now we move to vocabulary list. I will ask you the vocabulary list from GIS, from P6 first. So here we have a vocabulary list from P6. Yeah, aesthetic.
Aesthetic is something like good or beautiful. So aesthetic has a connection with how size is it, how look is, how the color of that. So size, color, and it's just for visual, aesthetic. So we can see it's good. Beauty has aesthetic value like that.
Okay. How about sound wave?
Sound wave is wave is wave of a sound. So definition is wave.
Vibration?
Yes, vibration can be vibration. So a sound is like a vibration. from one phrase to one phrase. So I think the definition I was forgot.
Yeah. Okay, it's okay.
Definition is
Okay.
a wave.
Yeah.
Gelombang.
Next, professional developers.
Okay, professional developer is someone have making software. So making software or making software to solve something like that. So developer is making create application software. So professional, yes, they do not education but really can do make something like that.
Someone that is really good in doing something, right? Okay,
Yes.
that is professional. Okay, now we move to JHS2 vocabulary list. So we have here user interface.
User interface is a way a user to interact with the program.
Okay, additional explanation.
Maybe if I have explanation, maybe in programming, user interface be like a menu or be like a blank space or area space like that.
Okay, I see. Driver. It's from a.
Driver is small program. It's a small program that have function to communicate with the hardware.
Okay, next additional explanation.
The definition is if we install Windows, we must always have driver for our devices or our unit like VGA, GPU, like sound card. We must have driver to help operating system to communicate.
Okay, I see. Now we move to JS1. Sorry, we move to JS1. We have two vocabulary lists here for August. The next week, pathway.
Pathway is like a road or direction. So this pathway, if you use direction, is always based. Pathway is used in programming, right? So pathway is like a road based by decision, like that. So programming have decision. If then else, so it's the pathway. The condition made yes, true is the pathway. If yes, like that.
Okay, I see. Next, scenario.
Scenario is real time condition. So scenario is like for computer terminology is like condition. So it's like condition that make the program to choose something or make decision like the scenario.
Okay, I see. Okay, sir, I have asked from the homework, primary 4, primary 5, and primary 6 and JHS2, and also from the book, I take the example from primary 5. And for summary point, we have explained for JHS1 and JHS2 as well. And for vocabulary list, I have asked from primary 6, JHS2, and JHS1. And I think that is all for our evaluation today. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Sir Satri.